Everyone, and we're for more Halcyon 6. We have our second squad ready to go, and our first fleet's also ready to go. So before we go out, we have some star-based stuff to do. Research. I want to do research, tech research. So here's tier 3 starships, and they look awesome, but they're too expensive for us to research right now. And we're still gathering resources at a decent rate. So let's get a repair bay, because we can research that easily. Then the foundry, I want the propulsion lab. We can research just fine. Can I build a propulsion lab? Probably not, probably not enough materials, and we certainly do not need to get some more. And I could have everyone keep working to have those bonus resources be recruited, but nah, we need to go do some stuff. So let's go to our ship management. Let's make sure everyone's equipped with bonus equipment. I'll go ahead and have here the Archer. Go ahead and have Omega drones. That self-repair. Pandora, get a smoke expeller. Yes. Yes, okay. And then Crusader will also give you. Oh, you have smoke expeller. I'm going to change you to Omega drones. I'm going to give you some more speed. I'm not too worried about speed. Take the Omega drones. Take the Omega drones. I actually want our second fleet to also have bonus equipment. You guys go grab some smoke explorers, they're fine. So our rogue, the acolyte, are we out? We are out. You don't need advanced smoke expellers. Like, hold up now. Make drones 1. In fact, we could just give them the adrenal glands. They're passive. You know what? We don't have a lot of those. That's our engineering ship. Okay, hold on. You get the Omega drones. Let's give you the adrenal glands. Alright, let's try that. And then, time to send everyone out to do some work. So we want our tier 1 fleet to go fight these guys and go explore New Terra. I want our second fleet to go do some exploration. I'm going to send the second fleet. Who do we want to go visit? We have a lot of space around to visit. Collective? How do we go visit the collective? So let's send a fleet to the collective. So this is going to be our second fleet, which we're going to need to switch over. It's going to be our all our tier 1 vessels. Tactical, science, and engineering. Everyone's ready to go. Launched fleet. Your officers are currently busy. Yeah, I don't care. We're doing other things. And then we're going to send the first fleet out to fight these guys. Tier 3, Tier 1, Tier 1. It's going to be a hard fight. Send a new fleet, the first fleet, which is all our Tier 2s, right? That's not right. You're not supposed to be here. Get out of here. This is our... Let's just, you know what, everyone gets removed. Tier 2s. Up here. The Archer, the... whatever the science one's called, Magus, and the Crusader. Alright, then you guys get launched. Confirm, we're done. We're abandoning the space station for now. We did it. The Oscillation of Dark Matter multiplayer complete success, and we managed to create 300. Cool. Bonus resources. We need it. We also need materials. So you guys got here and something. Is there really just nothing to do in these places that are unexplored? We have plenty of fuel to like do whatever we want to. Looks like actually maybe. Go to the Federation space. Look around Federation space would be much better use of their time. Especially because now they can actually go down to. Oh yeah, repopulate some of those. They can repopulate resource collectors. That'd be the best use of their time. We fought with all these guys, right? Yeah, they're all their stuff's all set up, I believe, except maybe our science vessel. I don't think our science vessel's the way I need it to be. On ablative armor, the shield, upload virus to all, and then we can inflicts torture, exploits weapons distortion. That sounds awesome. Let's take that. I'm not entirely sure what that does, but cool. We'll mess around with that, and everyone's fine. Engage the enemy. Let's focus down T1s, and we only have to do the tier 3. So you, ablative armor, and everyone use that defense. All allies get a meditation boost. Oh yeah, it does not use a action. It's weird that the tacticals have the passive aura buffs. That seems a little weird to me. Do we get to do it with small damage bonus for all ships? Or do we want to open up with actually hitting some of these things? I don't think we can kill them in one turn, so let's just put up our buffs on the first turn. That's pretty small damage. We don't need to guard anything yet. Let's open up with a hull breach. Oh, inflicts vulnerable. That's right, vulnerabilities. What combos the archer. How much damage you doing my mages, my Starship Enterprise? Oh, you're doing a lot of damage. Go ahead and heal yourself off that. All right. Exploit vulnerability. One shot. I mean, it's like 2 shot, but with the combo system, 2 shots pretty much 1 shot. Let's inflict some more. Can't inflict any more invulnerability or any more vulnerability. Poison the Hulker then, and by poison I mean hull breach. It's the same. You know what's going on. It's the same thing. And take off their sensors. Reduce their aim. Take a little bit less damage during the fight. And you can take down his engines to finish, so our Crusader can follow up and finish him off. Wow, you are... Oh no, those are buffs. Okay, 3 buffs, 1 debuff, we're fine. For a second, my brain all going to these all being debuffs, so like, what happened to us? Unfortunately, ramming speed has been disabled. Broadside salvo is still good. Wait, well, hold up. That's the wrong one. Flak barrage. For the engines down. I've concerned myself for a second. Go ahead and inspire. Or fire at will can nearly take him down. If we're just going to be taking him down, we want his engines down. Take his engines down so we finish him off. Oh, you just killed him. I didn't expect you actually killed him. Now it's just our Hulker, our tier 3 ship, that we can siphon or panic or hit torture. I don't know what torture does. Torture fires extreme electricity, does an additional damage. Is that what the torture is? It's damage over time. That is a dope looking attack though. Yep, a lot of damage over time. Good job, Megas. I did see what you did there. Make it vulnerable. And then hit it with the bridge. Not the bridge shot, the bullseye. Anything else that exploits vulnerability that she has? Nope, not really. Bullseye. I mean, it's a good attack. It's fine. Your panic does not also exploit the hull breach. It does. A little bit of bonus damage on accident, honestly. Inspire allies. It also exploits sensors offline. I'm accidentally doing so many combos. Oh yeah, drone storm. Hit up the... No, that's all enemies. That's our super. Maybe we ought to hold off on that until next. Do I want to go back to this ship? I probably want to go back and restock at our space station before we... Don't exploit crew panic. Before we go to New Terra, though. That seems like maybe a slightly better idea. Just be safe. Just a safety measure. Restock, rearm, repair. Alright, he's almost dead. Take his engines down, or disrupts his weapons. His sensors are not offline. Let's just set him up for the kill. What does this do? Stasis locks single enemy. Ship disable. So does he just... That works? Is he just unable to do anything? Not effective. Should have even saw what the resistances are. 30%? Okay, so it's not fully immune, just slightly resistant. And dead. Good work, team. Barely, we didn't even take any damage. In fact, we can just go. We used 1 cauterized hull. Health percent, health 5%. We already have some adrenal glands. Another passive upgrade. Commander sees that portal our fleet's location dissipated as soon as we destroyed the cruel contingent. And we got +2 morale, which is more bonuses for everything. Now, second fleet, come up here. Come make yourself useful. Second fleet, come up here. Redirect fleet. And then first fleet, what do you... Oh, they have to come back. They have to head back because they don't have us. The gate closed, they have nothing to orbit. Commander Janet Vasco's reporting the materials mine is in ruins. Enough crew? Yeah, let's get some materials. Get it up. Confirm task. You guys are gonna be useful for once. Could keep them in the starbase to continue to operate things, but if I don't want her out alone, because last time when she was out alone, we missed a lot of opportunities to do ground combat because she only has green shirts, and that's not really, you know, that good for her. New Terra. Deploy the first fleet. Launch fleet. Didn't even have to repair. Everyone's set. All right, Commander, our fleet is starting to approach. I'll provide you with visuals. T-minus 15 seconds. Arriving now. Okay, it's like 14. Skip 14 seconds. Commander, this feared new Terra is no more. Only a shell of the former capital. Now caked in mysterious emulsion. Oh, it's Gears of War. Running a scan of the cruel fleet now, Commander. The planet itself seems to be spawning a kind of cruel vessel we haven't seen before. Scan revealed an amorphous, self-replicating semi-liquid of similar makeup to the emulsion on the planet itself. Should we engage it, return to Halcyon 6. Destroying the fleet would allow us to look for potential survivors in the system, while retreating them and leaving them cruel. Or we attack with it. Psh, return to Halcyon 6. Don't even... I am offended you even brought the suggestion to my attention. It's a tier 1. These are all tier 1. Are you kidding me? These tier 1, these are losers. We're gonna be fine, you big babies. Which one has the lowest HP? It's taking that little clipper down here. Take down the clipper. Let's get the buff on first. And then... targeting support for everyone. You throw up the adaptive armor. We're gonna be fine. And you can start shooting some dudes. Drone swarm would be great. We don't have that yet. Inflict vulnerability. Or we can hull breach and just open up with a big ol' attack. Broadside. I know I have attacks that can exploit hull breach as well. No such problem. Can you upload virus yet? You cannot. You can warp an atomic structure. Or start torturing the weird one. That's a decent amount of damage over time. You should inspire your... No, we gotta exploit the hull breach if we can. I believe you guys only exploit hull breach. You do not, our science vessel does. So instead, inspire your allies. Tons of buffs, barely did any damage, but you should be able to finish them off pretty well. What are you doing? Are you healing? Regen? Regenerating, okay. We can deal with that just fine. In fact, you can just slack barrage and just kill it. We don't need to exploit. I have enough base damage now that that's enough to kill it. Disable their sensors, which I guess you like blind them or deafen them. They're living things after all, living creatures. You can exploit sensors offline and inflict weapon destruction on the Cedar, which now actually has less HP. And we don't see its attack very often, so hit him with that. Hey, that's a fun... Oh my, there's so much damage. That was so good. Good job, team. You have nothing that can exploit anything on them right now, I believe. You cannot. But Flak Barrage does a ton of damage just on its own. New engines down. Go ahead and disable it if you can. Not effective. I wonder if you can't... Can you not disable the final ship, I wonder? We'll take a look at that momentarily. Take it as weapons, though. And you can drone swarm. A little late for that to even be necessary. You can just hit with the barrage. And for you, stasis lock, cooling down, base hit. Inflicts 95%, maybe just relatively low percentage. But if it is stasis, because it says inflicts ship disabled, why would it be? Because I'm thinking sometimes in games, stasis means you can't interact with them at all. So maybe you can't stasis the final ship because then your other ship has nothing to do. That seems to not make any sense, and it seems like we just maybe rolled that it didn't work. Whatever, hit him with the siphon, do a little bit of damage, and next ship can finish it off. Pew. Alright, easy fight. Grab some survivors. Salvage an amygdalic projector. Aim, and some resistances. And of course, salvaged resources. Commander able to isolate a number of human life signs coming from the Drestes Moon Hellbore mine. It coordinates that if we can hold off the crew a little bit longer, we should be able to telebeam them aboard. Oh yeah, no, fight to the moon! No troll left behind! Engage the enemy. We need to repair our vessel. Everyone gets adaptive armor. Everyone gets the evasion boost. And everyone gets inspired. Flicks engines down, but buffs self-damage. Don't need Omega drones. Targeting support. So everyone starts with 3 buffs. It's pretty good. Took a little bit of damage. It's fine. We'll deal with that. Disable countermeasures on. What do we have? A tier 2, a tier 2, and a tier 1. So let's focus down to tier 1. Go ahead and heal yourself. Yeah, heal yourself. You can exploit that vulnerability, or you can inspire allies. After we have sensors offline taken care of. Or you can flicks engine down. It's not as much damage, because we're exploiting vulnerabilities. We shouldn't be too focused on buffing ourselves, right? We can, like, buffs are great, but we're not doing any damage and just constantly buffing. We're not really taking advantage of the other buffs that we do have. I don't think you have any all enemies. No, you don't have any all enemy attacks other than your ult, which is not available yet. We have no... Hit him with a broadside then. Say we have no status effects to exploit or take advantage of right now. Hit him with the virus. Really like that attack. I like this minus 30 aim debuff that I can throw on everyone. You don't have triple shot anymore, do you? You don't have the AoE one. Sad. Buff yourself, finish off that guy at the same time. Beautiful. Barely taking any damage. Oh, we're fine. These, they don't stand a chance. We can still disable their... Oh, we can't exploit sensors offline with the Crusader, of course. You can inflict a hull breach. Oh, we should inflict vulnerability. Stick to what works here. And then you can bullseye it, or we just stack up the effects. It's probably a good idea. Or actually, better yet, exploit sensors offline and disable weapons. And you can torture it. Do you have anything else to inflict? Inflict a panic. Or we can see that. It's 80% to lock it in stasis. Try to stasis this thing. Ship disable. So now if I go to our weapons... we really have our Crusader set up. So we have it so weird to set it up. I feel like we have our Crusader set up to do a lot of exploitations, but not a lot of inflicting stats effects. Oh yeah, we can still hit him. I guess we're just low rolling previously. Alright, now exploit the vulnerability. Bullseye. Our Crusader can finish him off this turn. Torture him. Damage over time in there. Ouch. That actually did not feel very good. You disable his engine so we finish this thing off. Make sure this thing's dead. Alright, it's dead. Get yourself heal, also crew panic in there. And you can't anything to do to exploit. I get fire will. Autumn disables engines. There we go. Inflict crew panicked. And now he has a lot of things to take advantage of. We're gonna ram him. Ram him for the exploits engines down. Does a lot of damage. 498 damage. Actually low rolled the damage too. Ouch, that hurt. Damage over time 341. Ooh. Ouch. Sensors not offline, you are crew panicked. Nothing we can do about that though. Take down their weapons. Then you can take down their sensors. A little concerned about our engineering vessels, maybe a little damaged right now. Flak barrage, our engines are not down. It exploits crew panic, which they do have up. This will probably kill it. There we go. Alright, our Crusader. I love the engineering ships. They're so big and they're just big old space hulks. I love them. Love their designs. Alright, we're able to beam the OSS mining crew aboard. We initially began preparing for the warp out of here, but we have been informed that their leader, legendary inventor Maddox, is still trapped down there. In order to try to save them, we'll first need to deal with another, even tougher fleet. If we don't rescue him now, we won't be able to later. What are your orders? No man left behind! Are you guys tier 3s? Oh god! This is gonna be a tough fight! Let's go! And then we need to edit in here before we fight this. This is gonna be a big fight. We gotta make sure we're set. We might need to repair drones. Crew panic's not that big of a deal. Brace. Reduce damage and increase the threat for a brief time. All enemies exploit engines down to some damage. We don't really need to exploit crew panic that much. I think we take the extra healing. I'm gonna shock mine actually inflicts disable and exploits crew panic. Should take that over to disintegrate hull, I think. Can't reflect barrage. Flak barrage is great. Won't inflict vulnerabilities. Inflicting hull breach isn't that big of a deal, and that's not that much damage over time. So we can actually take that down. And take the shock mine to exploit crew panic as necessary. Alright. Alright, so that's done. Double check we have everything up. We only have one more adaptive armor left. That's all allies. All allies protective fields. Protective field do 25% damage resistance. We might need to do that over torture. The damage over time is nice. We don't really need it though. Make it full support. Full support vessel here. Yeah, damage is pretty low on all our abilities anyway. And you inflict sabotage damage over time. Damage buff. Single enemy exploits sensors offline for a decent amount of damage. Exploits sensors offline but doesn't inflict anything. I like inflicts and exploits. It's a buff, exploits vulnerable, inflicts engines down, exploits sensors offline, inflicts weapon disruption, and that is a buff that I don't... do we even need it? Do we even want it? Probably want it. We're gonna do it in all allies, but that's kind of a weak attack. And focus down one ship at a time is good enough. Yeah, I think keeping her stuff's fine. Alright. Engage. Engage the enemies. Throw up the adaptive armor. Throw up the buff. Now let's focus down their weakest vessel, the young chopper. Is this yourself? It's an ally. And I don't think this takes a turn, right? You deploy the drones. It does take a turn, and does, like, no healing. So that's for emergency, get you off death's door healing. That doesn't actually do enough. Should have taken the smoke generators. Smoke generators are way better. Vulnerabilize the chopper. It's a word. Trust me, I looked it up. It's not a word, I lied, I'm sorry. This is gonna be a hard fight. Project the field. Everyone has damage resistance up. You should buff everyone's damage. Alright, here we go. This is as strong as we're going to get. As many buffs as we can fit in here. Alright, it's good. Solid. Now we need to start exploiting causing some status effects. And we're going to need a drone swarm here for sure. Did I take off countermeasure inflicts exploits? Because that's a dumb idea. I did not mean to do that. What have I done? I made a horrible mistake. Oh no, it's cooling down. Because he's currently vulnerable. Got it. So instead, disable their Elder Cruel. The Elder Reptilian Cedar. Ship disabled. Good job. You can actually try to disable the other one. See how this works out. Alright, they're both disabled. You hit this thing with the bullseye. Ooh, it's good hit. And then we can inflict a hull breach. You have good enough health, you don't have to worry about being targeted down for being vulnerable. We have enough buffs on. Oh, he's almost dead. How much damage does that do? 151, so he's gonna almost die. Do you have upload virus? It does. That'll do enough damage to finish off the young chopper once the dot goes off. So choppers should be dead unless they heal. Looks like they will not. So we can focus on other targets. You have all have sensors offline. We can exploit sensors offline. Who has lower HP? The Ghast. So let's exploit sensors offline on the Ghast. These are both the same thing. These are they both exploit the same thing, which I feel like we should not have redundant exploitations. This is allies inspired, so inspire your allies. Get that buff up. Even more damage, even more aim. Is that gonna heal the young chopper? These are generating a lot. That's a problem. Oh, okay, he died. I guess he took the damage first before he healed. That's actually good information to have. Drone swarm, hit him with the drone swarm. And then take down some engines. Take down the engines. Oh, you're critical. Oh, critical damage. Oh, you gotta heal yourself. Back up to full HP. You might be near critical now. Getting close. Getting disturbingly close. Take down his weapons. And then you can... Do we need to heal right now? Crew Panic. Who's next? Jeanette is next, so she's gonna be able to finish off... Not finish off him. Because she doesn't have anything that exploits engines. But if we hit him with the Panic... I don't remember if she has anything that exploits Crew Panic. She might actually not. Still gives us that evasion bonus. Ooh, okay, it's bad. Who goes next? She can heal herself. So she'll live regardless. And we don't have anything up that exploits that, but we do just have enough raw damage to take it down. Alright, now it's only the tier 3 ship. You heal yourself again. I really like the beat on the science vessel. You could have the Crusader tank for it, but he's not doing so hot either. Don't have anything up that exploits weapons down. I don't think he actually can exploit weapons down. But he cannot. But make him vulnerable. Set up other units then. Oh, critical condition. Heal up. Take down his engines. Not effective. Critical hit. I should have checked his stats to see if that even would have worked. Crew Panic. And a little bit of damage. Even a tiny bit of healing. With the Siphon. You're very, very hurt, but you can exploit Crew Panic though. The Shock Mine. Which, they're disabling, it's not that... Like, you can disable them. There you go, ship disable. We can't exploit disable though. We can't, okay, engines down, there you go. Can you even... I didn't check if we could even take down the engines. Should have considered at least checking that. We have another 2 things that inflict another redundant infliction, but because of cooldown, I guess it's not that redundant. Because if there's 2 abilities that are always up, then that's redundant. But if the ability has a cooldown, the other one doesn't, you can alternate using them, so you can still continue to inflict status effects. All right, whew. Did we get the guy? We were able to beam up Zufakar. Now it's time to get out of here. Yes, it is. Return to Halcyon 6. Hey, we got some rewards. We destroyed the Cruels, and we're getting out of there. That was exciting. Let's finish up this. We'll call it good. Hey, we got reputation. I can't look at that. All right, stop. All right. Oh, we got lots of reputation. We got lots of bonuses. Not even gonna let me look at them. Look at that. We got a bunch of bonuses on these fleets. And Isolde leveled up. Good job, Isolde. All right, we'll level you up and then we'll call it good. What do you want? You have anything that gives you more HP. Quick tune-up ship combat power. And a bonus ground combat power. Improves damage versus engineering by 50%. Unlocks ball lightning combat power. Improves ship speed by 5. I'm not so worried about ground combat power, although it looks like the engineer does have a lot of ground combat abilities. Which is fine. I prefer space combat. I mean, it's a space game, right? I kind of prefer the space combat powers. So what's the quick tune-up? Repairs your own damage. Yeah, just like a free repair on itself. That can't be bad, right? Take that. And then you still have an extra point. Unlocks exposure ground combat, improves unit damage by 10%. Unlocks repair drone overdrive ship combat power. What does that do? Repair drone overdrive, single ally, sends out repair drone on overdrive. So that's just a lot of repairs. It's gonna be a very supporting ship. We have like a double support setup here. Yeah, go ahead and take that. Can I not take it? No, I lied. We did not have another skill point. I guess I looked at it before the 1 disappeared. So that actually is all leveled up there. Alright, that was an exciting battle. We've seen a new Terra. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe for more. Follow me on Twitch, the DLC, and next time. And your obscure compliment for the day is that you would be an awesome cyborg. See you later.